Hola, ¿qué tal? Soy Matías Rebolledo y estamos aquí en la 21ª edición del Festival de Sevilla, en lo que es la primera jornada bastante intensa de entrevistas, días y venires aquí en la capital hispalense. Siempre en Kinótico tenemos se nos va a pasar por los sets, lo mejor del talento nacional e internacional. En este caso vamos con la internacional de la sección Rampa, la película Eternal Playground. Pablo Cotten, director; Joseph Rosé, director. How are you doing today?
Great.
Great. Yeah,
Yeah.
we just arrived. I'm really happy to be here. Yeah.
Well, I wanted to ask you first. This is your first time in Sevilla in the festival. How's your relationship with the city or the country, even?
We both went to Sevilla once in our lives, not together, but I was a bit I was younger than him when he went to Sevilla, so I don't remember the city as much as him. But I really enjoyed Sevilla. I went with my parents like when I was a teenager, and you a bit older. But yeah, but it's our first time at the festival, and it's great. Well, it seems I don't know. It's just always like the best feeling possible to just travel with the movie you made. You know.
Mhm. Well, let's talk about General Bregan. I wanted to ask you about the origins of the project. I know it's like the very first question I should ask you, but how did you come up with the idea? How did you build the idea for the film?
It was a mix from different desires. So Pablo and I, we grew up in the same street, in the same school, and so we had the same memories from our childhood. So when we wonder what will be our first feature, we directly think about our memories. And so yeah, we just started to laugh and to make jokes about our teachers, and then we had also the big desire of writing for actors and actresses that we met before on the short movies. And so yeah, the movie is a mix between our memory and also the desire of yeah, writing for actresses and
Yeah,
actors.
and we also had this vision of people coming back to the school of their childhood and just metaphorically coming back to their looking back to their youth. And so yeah, we just invented this whole story and also wanted to talk about nostalgia and the naivety of childhood, and also talk about death, of course, but in a very I don't know, personal, metaphorical, and poetical way. You know, not just also allowing ourselves to make it a comedy sometimes, make
Okay.
it a teenage movie, and also talking about the loss of one person, and that's also the loss of your childhood, metaphorically. So all of these things, you know.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that. Would you agree if we define Eternal Playground as a movie about grief in a positive way?
Yeah, it's a movie about the strange and unpredictable love and naivety and the strength of friendship also that you can find in those strange times of life, you know. And so we didn't want it to make we really didn't want to make a movie a very sad and tearing movie. Of course there's sadness, but we wanted to show it in a yeah, and the strange joy that you can find even in those moments. That's this um, yeah, strange place that we wanted to explore, you know.
Mhm. In terms of production, how difficult was it to build the film, to find the money?
Well, it's a question for our producer more than us, but it's we made a short movie with the same producer
Okay.
before, and so we built this relationship of trust, and he really wanted to make a movie with us, and we really wanted to make a movie with him. So he asked us like write something fast, lean, and just we will shoot it together. So we had this story, we came up with the story, and step by step it became possible. But we didn't. In France, there's a lot of political help also for the movie, and you can. But we made it so fast that we didn't even have time to ask for this help. So he really came up to private funds and just gathered the money, you know. But it's a pretty cheap movie in comparison to other long features. But for us it was enough. And we also wrote the movie knowing that we wouldn't have a lot of money, so we purposely wrote huis clos inside just one school, in one place, in 1 week. And so that was the obstacles of the writing, but that was also um, inspiring for us, to have this setting,
Mhm. I asked you about the description of the film about grief, but in the official description in the festival's program, they compare your movie to Nanni Moretti's work. Do you agree with that? Do you see that resemblance?
Well, it's inspiration for us.
Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah.
we loved the Nanni Moretti's movie, and the idea that we can just start from a very real subject and just make a step on the side and just see the poetry on it and see in a different way. So yeah, just take the time to show things that we wouldn't watch in the reality. So yeah.
Yeah, like the character begins to dance even though he's sad, or just the musical parts of the movie. And it's very flattering for us, because it's very important director for us. Because also I'm sorry, I know the title in French, but the son's room, la caméra de la chambre du fils, quoi,
Okay.
is probably for us one of the most beautiful movies ever made about grief. So that was also an inspiration for us.
Yeah, in Spanish is La habitación del hijo.
Sí,
Yeah, yeah.
exactamente. La habitación del hijo.
I wanted to ask about the aesthetics of the film. That look, that it's very crispy. That it's 16 millimeters, right? It's
Yeah.
shot in 16. So I wanted to ask about that. How did you find the right form for the film?
It was actually we just started making cinema on the two shots with Super 16 with with the same DOP, which is Taraja Bangalter, our best friend. So we just learned with him how to shoot and to make movies
Okay.
this way. So it was very natural for us. Like, it wasn't a big thing. Like, sometime when you say you're gonna shoot on film, it becomes stressful for many of the people on the set. But for us, it was just the way we make it. So yeah, it was very fluent, very natural, and it it uh, it gonna influence the image, but also the way on the set that people work. Like, the concentration is very clear and precise for the actors, for the sound, for the image, also, and for everyone. So for
Yeah,
us,
it's important for us not to have too many takes, and so as a consequence, the actors are put in sort of a theatrical spirit,
Yeah.
and so we like that. And also, of course, that's a mixture of this, and of course, as you said, the magic of the film, and also of the image, which is a bit of a filter on reality. There's something about the very naive and childish colors of the Super 16 that was really um, linked to the movie. I mean, it was coherent, for us. But indeed, we didn't really think about it too much. It was really instinctive and obvious for us.
Well, I think that's the way you do it. The last one, since I know you're going to be busy today, I wanted to ask you, what does a film festival like Sevilla, or basically any festival, does for a film like yours? I know it can be useful in terms of getting to audiences and getting to know the film, but sometimes I feel like being in too many festivals, in a way, corrupts the essence of the film, because you have to travel a lot. You learn even to hate the process of doing that press. So I wanted to ask you about that. What does a festival do for a film like yours?
For us, it's really
dreamlike.
yeah. For us, it's really a dream. Like it's never a
Yeah.
problem for us to go to a festival. First of all, we are best friends, and that's the way we made the movie. So it's also a way for us to just travel together. It's
Okay.
it's
We
always a
bring
nice
our
time.
parents and family here in
Yeah.
Sevilla, so yeah.
But for the movie, it really, because we are young and it's our first feature movie. It's also a way for us to assert ourselves and to trust in the fact that we can make other movies, and it gives us strength and a sense of legitimacy and of hope. To show the movie to other people, to other cultures, other countries, and just some scenes work. Even we went to Bulgaria, and
Yeah, it's very
we had
interesting.
like the same laughs at the same scene that in the USA, where we showed the movie for the first time, it made us understand a lot of things about what we wrote as well, and it's also it's very je sais pas comment dire, encouraging for us. You know?
And there is absolutely no negative aspect of
Yeah, for us,
traveling. Yeah, for the movie, it's like just the dream.
That's the life
That's the
we wanna
reason why,
live.
you know.
Yeah.
Well, Pablo, Joseph, thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
Let's hope the best for the film.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nosotros seguimos aquí en Kinótico, ya sabéis, con todo lo que traiga de sí la 21ª edición del Festival de Sevilla en kinótico.es, la primera con K, la segunda con C.